Well, boys, it's another day back out here at my custom truck shop, Elevated AF, and today I got myself another 6.0 Power Stroke. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's going to be another 6.0 with some performance parts, paint match, white wheels. But no, over are the days of building mediocre 6.0s. We're going to be turning this thing into a Megatruck. Now, in order to do that, I got to get into the shop, so that's what we're going to do. So while the guys get to work on this, I got to go do some other stuff. So since the shop is mostly empty today, I'm going to do something that has been so overdue for so long, it's kind of ridiculous. So my hotshot truck here, it's normally always busy and never gets serviced, and today we're going to finally change that since we don't actually need it today and the shop is relatively empty. There we go. Hopefully we can get this thing in tip-top shape again. I also managed to get something else, a brand new paint-matched Diamond C semi-trailer that is way longer than our original trailer. It doesn't look as fancy, but with the hydraulic dovetail, it allows us to put on 3 trucks very, very easily. Because usually we try to take 3 trucks to a truck show, and we've only really been able to fit on 2, sometimes 3 if it's a short trip, because the truck overhangs so dang much, it gets a little bit dangerous. But with this new setup, we should very easily be able to tow 3. Anyways, I got a call yesterday afternoon about a truck that I might possibly be interested in buying. I gotta pick a truck to possibly go look at it. We'll take this one. So basically, the call I got was about an old Megatruck. Go figure, we're building another Megatruck right now. But at any rate, it was an old Megatruck. It's been parked out in the back of a farm for I don't even know how many years. And it's actually an old International pickup, which I haven't seen in quite a while. So we're gonna go check it out, see if it's worth our time. And if it is, I guess we'll be having 2 Megatrucks. All right, this should be the place up here on the right. The guy said go into the yard and go all the way back as far down as you can go past the first yard, and I should be able to see it. Oh man, talk about a long driveway. This must be the trail he's talking about. So where the heck is this thing? I don't see a truck anywhere. Well, I guess I'll have to give him a call. Unless, hold on, what is that? Oh, that might be it. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I don't know if you'd call this a mega truck, but it's a mud truck at any rate, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely seen some wear and tear. Oh, but this is cool, though. Let me hop in the cab. Oh, yeah, look at this. Interior is actually really nice on it. All right, not too bad. It's a is that a manual, or is that... Oh, okay, no, it's just a 4-wheel drive selector. Okay, so I guess why it was parked is because the motor blew up on it. All right, does not have a big transfer case on it, that's for sure. These are military wheels, it looks like. That is definitely not a military axle. Now, it might be. Okay, I might be wrong. Big roll bar, old school visor. Yeah. I think I want this thing. I'm gonna go talk with him, see what I can do on price, and hopefully we actually get this thing for a good deal. One bank transfer later, and I have bought myself a Megatruck. Looks like I'm gonna have to drive through this field just a little bit to get backed in here. Hopefully he doesn't mind. That's at an awkward angle because of that tree. I'm gonna have to kind of get right up next to it, I guess. All right, that should work. Yeah, I've got a winch on the trailer, so I should just be able to winch it right up here. And it's on the trailer. This actually looks a lot taller now that it's out of the tall grass. I will strap it down and get it off to the shop. It's got those big old leaf springs on it. I bet this thing rides like a covered wagon. That is definitely not that straight on that trailer, but luckily we're not going too far here. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this truck just yet. I mean, it's definitely going to need a new motor, new tires, because the old tires are all cracked. I think you can still get these exact same tires though, so we might just go with that. Probably gonna have to give the transmission a refresh at the very least, maybe a new one, and new paint. But I mean, as far as this truck goes, I don't think we really need to change a whole lot, at least on the exterior of it. Yeah, those are some small axles. I really don't think those are military axles. Maybe the hubs on the axles, but nothing else. All right, back at the shop once again, and it looks like we've got our customer truck that came in. I forget what all needs to be done to that one. I think it's getting a big lift as far as I can remember. And a Toyota Tacoma. Haven't done one of these in a while. Oh yeah, so big lift, solid axle swap, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, this should be fun. As far as I remember, with these Tacomas, the back glass comes down. I could be wrong though. Now, how to get this truck off the trailer because it weighs so dang much. I guess just try our best to get it off of here with a skid steer. Yeah, I'm not too sure how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it our best try here. So this dang truck has been fighting me for 45 minutes, but I finally got it off the trailer and it's almost on the lift. It's so dang close. Almost there. Come on, skid steer. There we go. Okay, I seriously need to get a bigger forklift or a loader or something because this thing just almost doesn't cut it half the time. Okay, F450 is ready to go, all serviced. I'm gonna get this thing back on the road. I need that size of semi-trailer to fit onto a pickup truck. That would be sweet. All right, Toyota is in the shop, so the guys are going to start working on that one too, but we've got some trucks that need to leave. First one being the Chevy. Actually, finished building this one not that long ago. This one sold so dang soon, I can't even believe how soon it sold, but hey, it's money in our pockets. Next one is this 6th gen Ram 3500. I thought it was 2500. 3500. I don't know if it's gonna fit on the trailer though, so we're gonna have to see here. Looks like we're just gonna squeak on here. Well, 2 more trucks gone, making room for some more. We do have some brand new 2025 Mastercraft boats that should arrive hopefully sooner than later, because I want to build some sweet boat and truck setups. Those always sell super well. They usually take a while, but they do sell and they bring us a ton of money. So hopefully those arrive and we can build some cool stuff. Well, it's been a couple days here and one of the trucks is finished. Both Megatrucks are still in the shop getting loads of work done, but the Toyota is good to go. The guys had a wicked fast turnaround time on this thing. We ended up doing some paint match, visors, rain guard, cowl hood. We had all the parts ready to go for this thing, so it was super easy. Big old lift. I'm not sure on the exact size of this lift. It was custom built, but looks pretty dang good. JTX forged wheels, all the good stuff. This thing looks pretty dang cool for a Tacoma, at least. So the customer should be here to pick it up in a little bit, but we did get a very last minute invite to UCC, which if you don't know what that is, that's basically a big burnout competition. So we're going to go last minute, and then hopefully when we get back, the mega trucks will be done. So I got to put my new semi-trailer to use here and see how many trucks we can fit on here. Now I want to try take all the burnout trucks. I don't know how it's going to go, but they should all fit on here. Check that out. Drop down the back of the trailer, and we've got the single cab. Man, I love this truck. I almost want to build another one. I think at some point I will. We got ramps going right up to the top deck, so it makes it super easy. There we go. Gonna take the 3rd gen as well, the mega cab, and the good old farm truck. At least what I call the farm truck. It's not really a farm truck. It's much more than a typical old farm truck, I would say. But it does look like we're gonna fit all of this on with no problems. Oh yeah, with like tons of space to spare here. Look at that, all loaded up. No overhang on the trailer. Man, I love this thing. Well, let's roll. Hopefully when we get back, the mega trucks will be finished and hopefully we don't break anything too bad. Well, we are just getting back here and we are 2 trucks shorter. The red Dodge is out for the count and the blue mega cab is completely toasted. It's gonna need a whole new engine. I really gotta make this approach wider because I cannot turn in here with this new trailer worth a crap. Just barely made it. But both the mega trucks are finished. Oh, I can't wait to check those things out. So truck number 1 here, the abandoned mud truck is what we're gonna probably call it. I guess this is not exactly a mega truck. It's more of a mud truck style build. We ended up finding some new tires, but they're pretty much the exact same ones, exact same tread, so they fit the truck nicely. Gave it a brand new orange paint job, redid all the trim, fixed up some of the suspension, put a brand new motor and transmission on it, brand new KC lights all the way around, and as I've been told, this thing now sounds pretty dang good. Oh yeah, I don't know what the top speed on this thing is, but since it probably rides like a covered wagon, I want to be careful with it. Yeah, with that gear reduction, it's not terribly fast, but it should get through the mud at any rate. Oh dang, those lights look so cool on this thing. Yeah, this was well worth the restoration. Anyways, enough about this old thing. The real mega truck is not entirely done yet. It's still got a lot to go, but this is what we've got so far. Now you might notice that it's not incredibly tall. There's a reason for that. So since we ended up putting in a different 6.0 that makes about 1,000 horsepower, we wanted to be a little more careful with how high we lift this thing for now until we get it completely dialed. But did some paint match, put a Harley Davidson grill on this, big custom CM Fab chassis lift type deal, 30-inch Outlaw forged wheels, even though these tires say 38, so I'm not too sure what's going on with that. It's currently got an axle dump. We will be going with a hood stack once everything is dialed in, and we will be going a little bit taller. But by the time I'm done with this thing, I want it to rip donuts. Now that it also has rear steer, we have not hooked that all up yet, but once it is hooked up, we'll have full crab walking abilities, full rear steer, just the whole 9 yards. Let me know down in the comments, should we leave it at this height or should we lift it a little bit more once we get it all good to go? Maybe some bigger tires. Right now, though, we barely clear with these size tires, so it's definitely going to have to go up a lot more if we want to put some bigger tires on it. But big shout out to Cooper Mods for this mod. I'll have his Patreon link down in the description if you guys want to go check it out. All I need now is a good mudding spot to take this thing out to. Man, that'd be a good time. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe and goodbye.